Welcome to Focus on Design, a monthly feature in Flowers and Magazine. I'm Rich Salvaggio, AIFD, and today I'm excited to share some great ideas with you. During this video, we'll share tips and tricks on how you can create this beautiful, long-lasting basket combining cut flowers and growing plants. This video is being brought to you by Dramen Ector, a California flower grower of high-quality gerbers, lilies, and roses from coastal San Diego. Before we begin designing, I want to show you some of the beautiful 40 long-lasting varieties of flowers that you can choose from every day. We'll start back here with some chocolate lace, Queen Anne's lace in brown. It's just magnificent. What a statement it makes just to look at that. It's just beautiful. Over here on my left, we have the magnificent pink oriental lilies. They are, actually we have two different shades of pink in this one vase because they were so beautiful I couldn't decide which one I liked best, so I had to put them both in there. And over here we have a combination of yellow and orange spray roses. The spray, every single head opens so beautifully. Again, let's see some succulents. Succulents are one of the things that Dramen Ector are most famous for. They've been doing succulents for years, and you just have these two trays as some of the many varieties they carry. They're also very famous for growing gerbera. And here we have mini gerbers, excuse me, in that gorgeous color coral, and we've just put that in a bed of seeded uke, which is another thing they grow. And back here we have the larger size, standard size gerbera, and we have them in pink and orange, which is probably one of the hottest color combinations coming down the aisle. All of these beautiful flowers from Dramen Ector, our sponsor. The beautiful design we're going to create with Dramen Ector flowers and succulents needs to be started so that the person who receives it can take care of the succulents and take care of the flowers in a slightly different way. So what I did was, in the container I placed polyfoil, which is waterproof. It's 2 layers of foil with a layer of plastic in between, and that will keep water from running down. I've created 4 small liners and filled them with foam, and these are for the fresh flowers. And then, because they don't need that same amount of water, I have these liners, which I did with these and I'm going to do with this one. I U-glued them onto the polyfoil, and when the whole arrangement is gone, the person could just pick up the polyfoam and it'll come right out of the container so the container can be reused. So what we have is we have a pretty rough outside surrounding. So I'm going to take this beautiful fresh reindeer moss, and I'm going to bring it all around the outside of the container. The next step we're going to do, and I just want to show you this first. This is now completed. These are the 4 different liners that are going to hold fresh flowers, and here where the foam is much drier is where we're going to put the succulents. Succulents don't like a lot of water. So what I'm going to do is going to put it back level, and I'm going to show you how little water they would need, probably for a week to 2 week period. Just a little bit of dampening, and that's plenty to hold them. So what we do with our succulents is I'm going to put a line of them across the front and a line going up and down on the left-hand side. So I'm going to start in the back of the left-hand side, and I'm going to make a clean cut on the stem, and then I'm going to use a double-sided pick, and I'm going to impale it into the stem, and I'm going to put the succulent down. So I'm going to start adding some more small ones. And I'm just picking each one of them. So there is our section of succulents added. Now we're going to fill our 4 last sections of foam, and this is the wet foam that's very wet, and we're going to fill that with flowers that will complete the design. So I'm going to start in the back corner. I'm going to put a little layer of chocolate lace. That's going to be my ground cover. And now I'm going to take a beautiful pink lily. And just to give some height to the design, we'll put the Queen Anne's chocolate queen up there. So here's how our process is starting to look. And I'm going to do something very low with these beautiful pink mini Gerbers. I'm going to pave them into the foam. Do another one. Hot coral. So now I've just finished filling the 3rd portion. These beautiful yellow Gerbers. Make just a little rose bush of these beautiful coral spray roses. Now that the rose bush is complete, we have a whole garden here of living and then flowers that will reach maturity and be gone. One of the extra features with a composition like this is that you are creating a gift that keeps on giving. And you need to tell the person that you give this to, or that gives this or buys this from you, that they need to tell the recipient all of those can be planted in the yard or in a big pot if they have a balcony or a deck, and they are just the most wonderful succulents that I've ever seen in my life. We want to thank Dram and Nectar again for the joy of being able to work with such beauty that they've grown. Thanks for joining us. You can find more free step-by-step how-to videos on our website. Just go to flowersandmagazine.com and click on the digital library link at the top of the page. We look forward to having you visit.